My name is Shantay Bloxham. I am the CEO here at Southeastern Idaho Community Action Agency, commonly known as SEICAA, one of the largest nonprofits in Southeastern Idaho, covering all of the most southeastern counties from Preston to Bear Lake, Soda, Blackfoot, American Falls, Pocatello, and everything in between, providing what I call cradle to grave services for to lift people out of poverty and help them achieve a better quality of life. Black River has helped our organization during a time when the need for human connection couldn't be more apparent as we, experienced the pandemic and we're looking to come out of it and how can we best prepare ourselves to respond to the needs of our community. Um, and so we looked inside and how can we make sure that we're as healthy as we can be on the inside so that we can provide the best quality services to our community who arguably needs our services more than ever. And Black River brought to us the emotional intelligence and situational leadership trainings. And through those trainings, our team grew leaps and bounds. We developed a common language. We were saying the same things, and we had this baseline understanding of who we are as humans first that makes us colleagues and coworkers. Um, we developed a deeper connection to our colleagues and we were able to more clearly identify each other's communication do's and don'ts. So we had the tools that we needed to come in on the front end to have those difficult conversations, but still achieve desirable outcomes because we kind of knew what each other's makeup was and what makes you tick and who is Shantay and who is this person. And um, so having those deeper connections to each other promoted more meaningful interactions that lead to the desired outcomes that we all want. Black River has impacted my ability to be a leader. I too myself have grown leaps and bounds, and it was such an amazing experience to get to know my team on a whole different level, to be able to say, like, I know you're Joe, but now I really know who Joe is. I know what makes Joe tick. I know what he likes, what he doesn't like, and I know how I can have the most effective conversations with Joe so that I can promote his success at the organization and in turn the global success of our organization. I am more hyper aware of my emotions and the emotions of others in our team. I have become a better listener, and I'm more equipped to decipher emotions and how they're portrayed in facial expressions and body language. So I think that I'm able to kind of ebb and flow in a conversation at a moment's notice instead of kind of freezing up. Sometimes we do like, I'm not really sure the vibe that I'm getting here, but I feel like I can decipher that now and say, you know what, I feel like maybe this is going in a direction that we don't want it to, and how can we kind of come back to what the purpose of this conversation is. um, the emotional intelligence training and the situational leadership training that we had um, has helped me establish more effective boundaries for myself and for my team because boundaries, we need boundaries. And also, more than just needing boundaries and setting what those boundaries are for ourselves, is making sure that we're communicating those, that we're not just creating these policy manuals for people and not telling them that we've created this policy manual for them. Um, so, one, I gained the confidence to say what I'm feeling. And that also helps me communicate those boundaries and express my authentic desire to be an inspiring, intelligent leader. Gaining the skills to recognize where my current emotional state is and how it might be affecting my ability to make decisions, and that I'm able to, one, admit that, hey, I'm feeling a little hijacked right now. I don't think I should be making this decision. But two, I have the confidence to ask for more time, to ask for a little bit of grace of, can we pick this back up tomorrow? Or, at the end of the day, give me a minute to kind of sit on this. Um, the bottom line, the trainings that we received through Black River, the framework that they brought in with emotional intelligence and situational leadership, gave me a deeper understanding of the holistic human. And I feel confident that I am leading more intelligently now. The trainings that we received through Black River and their framework and the emotional intelligence and the situational leadership and intelligent leadership, as I like to call it, increased the team's collective understanding of not only just our emotional intelligence, but that of our coworkers. It helps our organization drive decisions when we're looking at what types of training should we be looking at in professional development. So we have this foundation now that tells us who we are as a team, who we are as individuals, and what specifically we could invest our valuable resources into, give our team the tools and resources they need to succeed. I would recommend Black River. I recommend them all the time because I can't say enough about the change, the transformation that we've seen here in our organization, from increasing and understanding our emotional intelligence and how we connect as humans first, and um, enhancing the existing culture that we had here. We had an effective culture here, and this just enhanced our ability to be more authentic in that culture and and creating a concrete foundation for who we are, who we say we are, but also it is who we are and it's what we practice and it's what we hope um, that people want to come to work here for. Their research based approach to their belief that work should fuel the human spirit and not drain it is different than any other type of training or experience that we've had here at SEICAA, quite honestly. Most things are pretty fast track to I need Excel training or I need, these specific little pockets of training. And so this was a whole different viewpoint of we need to understand who we are. We need to reconnect as humans first, and the time is now. Um, so through the trainings coupled with the individual and team assessments that we got along the way that said, here's Shantay and here's how you can expect her to communicate with you. But beyond that is here's the team of SEICAA. Here's how they work well together. They have a lot of people who do this and a lot of people who do that, but maybe not a lot of people, who are over here doing these kinds of things. Not only helped us develop a common language, but those resources are the gift that keeps on giving, because we have those in our portfolio now, and we can keep building on that and continue to pioneer new innovative ways to build our team's capacity and strengthen our communication and connectedness. I think Black River, in the emotional intelligence framework and what, their belief system that work should fuel the human spirit sets them apart from other, quote unquote consulting firms or training agencies because their approach is the human. It's not, they come in at a human from the human first position, and do you helping you understand who you are and how you interact and react in certain situations, and just kind of like mind blowing. I mean, we all know that we're humans first, and I think that it's kind of just been this elephant in the room, but now we're addressing it, and Black River is helping organizations address that because we're normalizing healthy emotions in the workplace, and when we do that, amazing things happen.